We are here for a very important get-together where we'll talk about consumer affairs. Have you heard who's the consumer? No idea who's the consumer? All of us are consumers. So who's the consumer? All of us. That is because we buy things from the market and we use services. You travel by bus? You travel by bus or no? You have electricity connection at home? You use mobile phones? Therefore, you are using a service. You or your parent, father, somebody is paying for this service. Therefore, any person who buys a product or uses a service by making payment becomes a consumer. So now you know who is the consumer? Yes or no? Okay, I'll ask you, who is the consumer? Any person who buys a product or uses a service on making a payment becomes a consumer. This is a simple thing. You get up in the morning, you brush your teeth. Where do you get the toothpaste? Where do you get the toothpaste? Does it come on from the tree? Then where do you get it? Shop. Very good. Does the shopkeeper give you free? You have to buy it. When you buy, what do you become? Yes, consumer. You will get one chips packet later on. Okay? So, she's right. Once you buy anything, you become a consumer. Now, to protect consumers, to protect all of us, there is one Consumer Protection Act. What is that? Consumer Protection Act. Which act? No, you're as if you did not have your breakfast. Loud. Which act is it? Consumer. Listen to me. That is how the market will misguide you. Consumer, tell loudly. Protection Act. Now you shout. Act. So there is an act known as Consumer Protection Act to protect us. Because sometimes in the market there are good people, bad people, good businessman, bad businessman, good trader, bad trader. Just like you have a good teacher, bad teacher. You have a good doctor, bad doctor. You have a good engineer, bad engineer. You also have good businessman, good shopkeeper, bad shopkeeper. Some shopkeeper will give you something very bad quality. Now, to protect that, the government has made this Consumer Protection Act and it gives you 6 rights. How many rights? 6 rights. What are the rights? Now listen, I'll tell you what are the 6 rights. Then you will have to repeat with me. So you have, which act is there? See, this girl danced so well and she's able to shout also. You should up Consumer Protection Act, and that was made in 1986, the first act. But now, in 1986, you did not have this mobile. You did not have, the market was not like this. You were not getting various products. There were hardly service providers except the government. Therefore, lot of new problems have come. You hear on the mobile, somebody has been cheated, somebody's money has gone, you hear daily. Now to protect us, a new act has come, New Consumer Protection Act in 2019. Which is the act in 2019? New Consumer Protection Act, which gives us 6 rights. What is the first right? Right to safety. See, they are shouting, you are not... Yes. So we will have competition. Let us see who will shout more. What is the first right? See, they are able to... So the first right is right to safety. The second right is... Anybody? Right to be informed. Right to be informed. So what is the first right? Second right? And the third right is right to choose. So you have 6 rights. We have only talked about 3 rights. So you have a Consumer Protection Act in 2019, which gives a definition of who is a consumer. I told you, any person who buys a product or service for payment, he becomes a consumer. And the third right to safety, right to be informed, right to choice, and what is the fourth right? Right to be heard. So what is the fourth right? Very good. Now you are able to compete with them. Right to be heard. And what is the fifth right? Right to redress. And the sixth right is right to consumer awareness. This is what is consumer awareness, what we are doing. So, my dear students, we have 6 rights. Now tell me 6 rights. Right to safety? Yes. Right to? Third one? Fourth one? Fourth is right to be heard. Suppose you have some problem. Let's say your mother has told you to bring bread. You bring the bread and the bread is not good quality. You go back to the shopkeeper and you tell him that this is not good. Now he should hear you. He cannot tell you, no, you go away from here. He has to hear. So that is right to be heard. Then right to redress. Fifth right. Right to redress loudly. And sixth is right to consumer education. Now, how will you get information if you want to buy something? You know what is this? That is why I brought this, because all of you know this. What is it? Chips. You buy this? You like it? Okay, if you don't like it, then you are not a student, you are me. See, this is chips. Chips is not good also because it has lot of salt. You should not eat much salt. But as children, sometimes it is good. You should eat chips. Now, there are lot of things are written on this. What is written? The price is written. How much? 20 rupees. Suppose somebody tells you that this is 22 rupees. Will you buy it? Will you buy it? That's good, because this is MRP. This is maximum retail price. So if somebody tells you that it's written 20 rupees, but he's asking you 22 rupees or 21 rupees, you say, thank you, I'll buy it from the next shop. So MRP is written. Then you can also see that there is a green dot on the packet. What does the green dot mean? It is a vegetarian product. Okay? What does the green dot mean? Yes, it's vegetarian. Those who do not eat meat, it is for them. You can see a green dot is here. If there is a red dot in a triangle, what is it? Good. If you have a red dot in a square, you have a triangle, it is a non-veg product. So this is for you to understand by looking at the dot that what does it mean. Then you also have a manufacturing date is there, expiry date is there, consumer care number is there in case you have any complaint. That is what I said, right to be heard and right to redress. You have a consumer care number. Most of you lifted your hand and said that you use smartphones. So you have a number, you just dial it and complain if you have any problem. You also have the net weight is written here. 20 grams, 25 grams weight is written. The packet looks very big. That is because air has been filled so that the chips don't break. So, but if you are 2-3 friends, you think that you'll buy it's a very big one and there's a lot of it, you'll not be happy with it. So, if you want to buy any product, I only request, please read everything. Without reading, don't buy anything. This label reading has to be cultivated from young age. Don't just pick up and come. Even if you buy a bread, see in the bread what is written, by what date you can use it. It's your right. It is part of the 6 rights that are there under Consumer Protection Act. So, which was the act that was passed in 2019? Consumer loudly. Protection Act. How many rights it gives us? 6. What is the first right? Safety. Second? Right to be informed. Third is? Now, right to choose is, there are so many types of chips. Variety of chips are there. It is your right to choose which one you want to eat. The shopkeeper cannot force you that you buy this. So that is right to choice. Right to hide and right to redress, I have told you, there is a consumer care number which you can always call, since most of you said that you use smartphones. Maybe when your parent leave back the phone, you hide and use it, but anyway you are using it. So you should all be aware about the Consumer Protection Act and the 6 rights that are there. As children, as students, when you meet your friends, you tell them that there is a Consumer Protection Act that protects us, as we all are consumers, because we buy a product or use a service, and the Act gives us 6 rights. And spread this message around, because that's very important message that should go. You are the best person to create awareness on consumer protection. You are the generation that is the bulk of consumers now. And if you are able to do it, rest assured, we will have a society that is totally empowered on consumer issues. Maybe in future, in another 10 years, we may not need to have such workshops. You will have carried the message forward and generations will be transmitted to it. So my request is, please, whenever you buy anything, remember your 6 rights. They are your rights, given by the government, given by the society in which you are living, and ensure that you are safe in the market, and see that whether the 6 rights are being fulfilled. Any product, it is mandatory to write these 6 things. So therefore, I'm not going further, but only tell you that, remember, there is a Consumer Protection Act. You can have have the analysis of the act later on. The other experts will tell you. But remember, you have Consumer Protection Act, you have 6 rights. Whenever you buy a product, please see the maximum price, see the weight, see the manufacturing date. This will all ensure that you are safe in the market. So thank you. But remember this much. Thank you, friends. I told you, I'll give you the chips. Yes. She answered to my question very correctly, and therefore I have given her the chips. But when you buy chip, please see the maximum price and other things. Thank you so much.
For more videos, please subscribe to our Gora Viniyogi channel presented by Dr. Samaram multi-channel network, which is nearby 20 crore views. Please like, subscribe and share our videos, and for notification of our new videos, please click the bell icon.
Please download Samaram multi-channel app and watch your favorite channels from your mobile. App available on Google Play Store and subscribe to the channels.